Hello, it's Maria. I'm a reporter here with WDW Magazine, here to take you on another magical escape. I am coming to you today from opening day of the 2024 Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. A big thank you to Disney for inviting us out today and hosting us here at opening day of the festival. There are tons of new food dishes this year, plenty of new beverage offerings, and of course, new merchandise. There's a ton more to explore as well, so without further ado, let's head on into Epcot. I'm in Communicore Hall, and although Communicore Hall opened a few months back, there wasn't really anything in it when it opened because it is a festival center. Right here, we're looking at kind of a pop-up food and wine festival merchandise location. They've got some registers over there, so in case you don't make it to Creations, you can come in here for way less crowds. And right beyond that, back there, we've got lots of tables and air conditioning, as well as the Macketizers booth, which is gonna have some mac and cheese offerings during this festival. So nice air conditioned, nice space to sit, and here's what it officially looks like in here during a festival. Macketizers not only offers brand new items, but it is a brand new booth here in Communicore Hall. Let's start the day off with some mac and cheese. First item of the day, the Impossible Mac from Macketizers here in Communicore Hall. And of all of the food items we're going to be trying today, this one feels as though it's probably going to be the most kid-friendly. We have a lot of adventurous-sounding food items on our list today. So this one, I would say, if you have a lesser adventurous palate, would be a great one for you. The Impossible on there has a lot of beans in it and adds that very, very, very recognizable chili spice flavor to it. The mac itself just kind of has a very light, thin cheese sauce on it, and it is very approachable. The whole thing is definitely approachable. All familiar ingredients. They have a little bit of Fritos crushed up on top, some shredded cheese on top, sour cream, chili, mac and cheese. It comes together well. It's a decent sized portion for the price, and like I said, I think this one would be really perfect for a kid, or any of the options here would be perfect for a kid. Very, very approachable. Nothing too crazy on this one. The brand new Impossible slider from me gets a solid 10 out of 10. I love Impossible, and the addition of this tomato chutney, these roasted slow cooked tomatoes with the vegan cheese, with the vegan mayo aioli on the bottom, and the nice crunch from the leafy greens. I mean, this thing's fantastic. The chunk of Impossible meat on it is really hefty. They did not skimp at all. And CJ's here with me today, and he is not a vegetarian. He does not usually like plant-based meat, and he said the way they've seasoned this year, I really can't even tell that it's Impossible. Harvest Hollow, established 2024. Look how cute this is with all of the pumpkins set up, pointing the way to some new food booths. There's Bramblewood Bites, established this year, and how cute is this Harvest Hollow? It's got some shaded areas with some brand new picnic tables, nice grassy area to relax and enjoy your food, and I really do love the theming. Creation Shop is the one-stop shop for all of the Food and Wine Festival merchandise. Let's start off the merchandise tour with these Figment ears. We got Figment in on this festival. I love it. Usually everything's Remy, but he's eating his grapes. These are leather, and you got some 3D elements sticking off there with Figment and the bow. Cute tie-dye shirt. There is the front on the left and the back is on the right. Again, featuring Figment with the World Showcase behind him. Very colorful. This one's also super duper colorful and cute here in the bright orange. Figment is also the prominent character on this year's Spirit jersey. It says this year's Food and Wine Festival, and there he is cooking up a storm. I love all the bright colors. Cute cooler bags. They even have foodie written on the background here, and they're insulated, so they'll keep your stuff nice and cool. Here is this year's Festival Loungefly featuring Figment. It's got a nice front pocket there and a lot of different layered elements that are all stitched. And here's a look at the back with the logo, again in that purple hue. Muppet Labs. Those Muppets had the Taste Labs here at the festival with the famous pickle milkshake from last year. They're represented on teas this year. It's a little tough to see because they're so crystal clear, but that says Muppet Labs on the frosted portion of this wine glass here. And this is shaped like a little beaker too. That's really cute with the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival logo on the back. Great wine glass. Here's the little chef, starting off with a Remy ornament here. Nice purple hues going through all of the festival merch this year. That is definitely the prominent color. Great beverage sling. These are great for like iced coffees. You can slide your hand through the back and keep a nice hold on them. They're insulated. Really cute design on there. Very, very nice wooden spoon and fork set. Really cute with the engraved there with Remy on it. And we also have some cutting boards down here. Only eat the good stuff. Nice quality. This is a great mug both inside and out. There's a design on the inside too, and this comes with a little spoon that you can use to stir up the stuff inside. And this year's Remy's Hide and Squeak, I love that they have this on display in here. These look like the completer bowls that you get to choose from when you complete the entire scavenger hunt. And there is the scavenger hunt that takes you around World Showcase. We've got a few items over here. There's Mickey dressed as a chef. He's got kind of a retro look to him there with his little apron on, indicating the year. We also have a really cute t-shirt here. This one's a little bit on the thicker side, so if you like a thicker t-shirt, that one's for you with the raglan sleeves. And we also have an oven mitt set. Let me turn this one right side up. Super cute oven mitt. Look how cute Mickey is and Minnie are serving all the different dishes from this year. And that comes attached to a hot pad. They have a women's shirt in a fitting deep wine red and a long sleeve tee. This is a really nice design. The Food and Wine Festival in that blocky color that they've had across a lot of the merchandise. And the details on this one are really cute. Spaceship Earth wine bottles, cheeses, and a super cute Spaceship Earth hat here. Is that supposed to be like a piece of cheese? I love this that someone took a bite out of. The Food and Wine Festival logo on the back. These are a really handy piece of merchandise. You put your wine glass up there in the little hole and you carry them around flat around the festival. You can put your food on the tray and your drink in the little hole there, and they're kind of see-through with all the different designs on them. Really cute. Another cutting board here. This would be really nice for a cheese board or a charcuterie board, and we're getting into a really colorful wine glass here too. And we also have a Corksicle tumbler with the Corksicle logo on the side, as well as the Food and Wine Festival 2024 logo, surrounded by some bright colorful wine bottles. Even more Figment merch. We've got a nice lightweight button-up shirt, very, very breathable, with a lot of different cute design elements from a Round World Showcase featuring Figment. We also have a tumbler here that's got Figment on the front there with his little plate of food, as well as a really nice ceramic mug here in that deep purple hue that seems to be a constant here for this festival's merch. This is a great Corksicle. If you want one for large amounts of liquid or a cold liquid beverage drink to bring around, this one's great. It's got some nice handholds on the side there too, so it's comfortable to hold, and a hook on top. This baseball hat is a pass holder hat. It's got the pass holder logo there, and it does have a Spaceship Earth on the back that is a definite added element to the hat. And this one's more of an athletic material. It feels like it would be very sweat wicking and cool. Ah, the pass holder shirt. I want to have a picnic with Minnie and Mickey overlooking World Showcase. Look at that, how cute. They're in the Japan pavilion. Two cute accessories I want to point out. A Spaceship Earth Food and Wine Festival. It is engraved there. Wine stopper, as well as a magnet photo frame. If you do visit Creations during the Halloween season, make sure you're keeping your eyes peeled. Here's the wide angle lens as a visual. That's the Halloween merchandise, and this is some of the Food and Wine Festival merchandise. It's kind of interspersed, so keep your eyes peeled. It's not all in one location this year. We have a brand new subscriber group on Instagram called the Wishes Group. Head to our Instagram to subscribe. We asked our subscribers what they wanted us to taste this year. This is a returning item. This is the dark chocolate fondue from the Alps. This is the Impossible Spicy Sausage from Refreshment Outpost. I just took a bite of it, and I hate to say that this brand new menu item for me is a big miss. It is kind of like a sausage and peppers. I think that's what they're going for here. They've got the onions and sauteed peppers and like a sauce over the top of the Impossible Sausage, but here's what really made it a miss for me, the texture. There's so much sauce that it completely sogged this roll and really made the whole thing just a big mess to eat. I couldn't even pick it up. Definitely grab a knife if you get this, but the flavors were good. It did have that sausage and pepper flavor, but it really just did not come together for me. And we also got the chocolate amarula mousse dome from the Refreshment Outpost, another new item. This one is gluten-friendly and wheat-friendly, and I cannot believe that it is gluten-friendly because there's a chocolate cake as one of the layers in here that really gives it a nice texture. It's similar to a zebra dome in flavor and in design, but in my opinion, when you eat a zebra dome, they kind of collapse down into nothing because they're encased in chocolate and the center is just mousse. But they have a cake and a cookie element to this one that give it a crunch, that give it a texture that when you put it into your mouth and start to chew it up, it holds up. And it is a really, really tasty dessert. It's served cold, so it is a very, very warm day today, if you can't tell by me sweating. And it kind of does cool you down. The whole thing is delicious. I'm here with CJ. He loves this one too, so this one definitely gets a huge thumbs up for both of us. So maybe don't skip out on Refreshment Outpost entirely because this dessert's really tasty. All right, we have just got food from two of the booths here, all brand new items to the 2024 Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. We got two items from Earth Eats. We got the braised beef with puttanesca and polenta. That one CJ gave a try. He said it was really tender when he cut into it. It completely just fell apart into the polenta. You could tell that it was cooked really, really well. And he said all of the flavors, the olives, the tomatoes, everything that was included in that puttanesca brought the whole dish together. So you got a lot of different flavors in each and every bite of that one. Then we got the lemon poppy seed cake from Earth Eats, and it's a pretty cake. It looked really pretty. I wasn't expecting a whole lot from it, but oh my goodness, the amount of lemon zest flavor that came from that cake, which was super, super dense and fresh and not oversweet. So all of those elements for me and for CJ made that a top tier dessert. That zebra dome lookalike that we got, the dome cake earlier, was also really fantastic. But this one, simply because of the tartness that came along with it, really takes the cake, haha, for me. And then from Bramblewood, this is a brand new booth that is part of the fall harvest section. Really cute themed area. All of the foods that come from the booths in that area kind of have a fall theme to them, and these absolutely did. This was another bison dish, and it was on a puree, and CJ said that the flavors were very good in that one and that it was very, very meat flavored, but the meat itself was a little bit dry. He also tried the bison stew, the autumn bison stew, earlier on in the day, and he said that one was fantastic. That had a ton of flavor, was really, really, really nicely cooked, and was much more tender. So of the two bison dishes he tried, that was his favorite, and that was his recommendation, was the stew. And we also got the cast iron roasted Brussels sprouts with autumn vegetables in it. This had some sweet potatoes in it, it had some Brussels sprouts, it had some nuts, and it had a very sweet glaze to it. This was okay if you're looking to get your vegetable fix for the day. This would definitely be it. It was, again, very autumn flavored to me. It was like something that would be on the side dish of a Thanksgiving table. And all of those vegetables I just mentioned had a prominent flavor in there. It was just okay though. They weren't really crisp up. When I read cast iron and that maple bourbon glaze, I expected like a sweet glaze that was kind of charred from the cast iron. And it wasn't that. All of the vegetables were a little bit softer. The cranberries gave it a nice sweetness, but I think that one I might skip again in the future. We also got the apple-inspired old-fashioned cocktail from Bramblewood Bites, and this one was good, and I would give it another try. I first took a sip of this one and I thought that it tasted very, very watery, and I simply think that's because we had to carry it from the Bramblewood location because it started to rain and had to duck inside, and that top layer was all just melted ice. We mixed it up, and as I continued to drink it, more of the alcoholic flavor definitely came through, and I would say that the thing of this one that's really a standout are the spices. They have all of those apple pie-esque spices in it. There was a cinnamon flavor, there was a nutmeg. It was definitely spiced really nicely, and being a rum base instead of a bourbon base is a twist on the drink. I would try this one again and drink it as soon as I got it because I think it would be an awful lot more flavorful and definitely a bit stronger. Thank you so much for joining me here today at opening day of the 2024 Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you'll be coming to the festival this year, and if you will be, what food dish do you most want to try, and what merchandise item is on your must-purchase list. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and a reminder that this and all of our videos are brought to you by WDW Magazine. Link is in the video description to subscribe. My name is Maria, and I'll see you in the next magical escape.
Are you even a true Disney fan if you don't have a WDW Magazine subscription? Don't just fly. Soar over to our website and subscribe to our award-winning Disney magazine.